to the Sunday Business Page.
Washington County is a great place for tourism all year long, but summer is especially fun. It's also a key time for the economy of Washington County, from the Washington Wild Things to Pony League to everything from wineries to historic sites and arts and entertainment. Washington County has it all. We're so pleased to welcome back two guests to this program. Jeff Cottula is president of the Washington County Chamber of Commerce and the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency. Chase McLean is the director of marketing for the same organization. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
John, thanks for having us.
Happy summertime.
Happy summer.
We're just about there, and this is going to be a great summer for Washington County.
It is. We're rolling on our new slogan, our new logo. We're just excited about the opportunities in Washington County, not this year, but every year with our fairs, our historic sites, the casino. You're right, Washington County does have it all.
What does tourism mean for Washington County?
Tourism is big business in Washington County. It's a $700 million a year business.
Wow.
It employs about 6,000 people, and it's a real driver of our economy. I mean, you tend to think of Washington County as driven by energy and things of that nature.
Right.
But tourism's up there. It's a real economic driver for us.
You know, when I think of Washington County, I always think of the Trolley Museum. I
Yes.
don't know why the one tourist item, and you have so much more than that. Chase, let me ask you, what are some of the big hot items this summer for tourists?
Well, coming up in May, we have the National Road Festival on historic Route 40. And that's
What is
followed
that?
by- it's a wonderful event that connects communities throughout Washington County and beyond, and it's really a celebration of historic Route 40, where there's sales and vendors and antiques. It's really a fun event.
Is that the road that was built by, was it George Washington or Braddock or somebody way back when?
That's correct. George Washington with General Braddock helped lay that road out.
Right. Give us some other.
Sure. The Spring House has Farm Heritage Day on May 25th, which is a wonderful event as well. And we also have the Greater Pittsburgh Food Truck Festival coming up, and quickly followed.
Tell me about that. What's the food truck
We have
festival?
actually more than 50 food trucks that are going to be at the Meadows Casino, Racetrack, and Hotel for the weekend. And anything that you want to find, it's going to be there.
How many food trucks?
More than 50.
50.
That's right.
50 food trucks at the casino. When is this again?
This is,
I just might go down there.
I can assure you we will try them all. We will try them all. We have
I was going to say,
It's
that
part
would
of
be
our
the
job.
Jeffy, yes, that's a requirement for you.
right.
But you're a big guy. I'm not sure I
Yeah,
can eat from 50 trucks. What about the Wild Things?
The Wild Things are a staple in Washington County, and we like to say there's no place like home, and baseball is certainly home to Washington County with the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series and, of course, the Washington Wild Things.
Yeah. Jeff, it's not just money, it's jobs, right, that's involved in this. Tell us about
It is. Tourism in Washington County employs about 6,000 people working at the historical assets, working at the casinos, the hotels. It is big business, and it's a nice driver for our county.
You know, you mentioned how energy is a big part of Washington County, but farming is too. I mean, their agriculture, you drive through some of those areas and they're still pristine.
It is. One of our agriculture in Washington County continues to be very important. Actually, I believe we're the fourth, in terms of rankings, fourth in the Commonwealth in terms of
the 67 counties.
Yes, in terms of agriculture. So it's very important to us. We want to make sure through our fairs and other events that we really celebrate that heritage in our county and make sure that people know just how important agriculture is, not only for farm to table, but people and employees and the farming families
Right.
it supports.
And of course, there's some great restaurants in Washington County.
There's a lot of wonderful restaurants in Washington County, and we're very fortunate. Everything from the Century Inn in Scenery Hill to Bistecca at the Meadows, Angelo's, Union Grill, you name it.
Right. So how do people who really are not familiar with Washington County, maybe they live up in Cranberry, up there in Butler County,
Well,
how do they find out what's your best advice to get to know, or how do you market yourself?
We've done, this year again, we've really changed our perception in terms of how we're getting to our customers. Our new slogan, maybe you want to introduce it for us?
Yeah, what's our new slogan?
The American spirit lives here.
The American spirit lives here in Washington County.
In Washington County. And you can get on our website at visit WashingtonCounty.com, through our social media outlets. We're really responding to the changing demographics and changing ways people are getting information, and we want to be up front, making sure people know all about the great things in the county.
Do you get tourists from outside of Pennsylvania?
We do. We do. Our sweet spot is about a 3 to 4 hour radius outside of Washington County, but Just this past weekend, we had a cookie college event over the weekend and had people as far away as from Ohio, Indiana, and other places coming in the county.
Cookie College?
Cookie College, yeah. It's a great way that a lady in our community decided that, wedding table cookies and things that we all enjoy. We're going to have an event on that, and it attracted over 500 people.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, this theme that you have, your new logo, of course, when you hear the word Washington, of course you think Washington, D.C., President George Washington, General Washington. Are there other connections to American history that you're really playing on with a logo like that, Chase?
Yeah, and the campaign really allows us to tell a more complete story of Washington County and really hang our hats on things like Meadowcroft Rock Shelter and Historical Museum, where we have 16,000 years of history.
Let's repeat that again, because I've been there. It's fascinating, and a lot of folks may not know it exists.
It is a wonderful location, and one that tourists flock to from around the country. It's certainly one of those assets that we're proud to have in Washington.
Right. And are there other connections to that American spirit?
The Whiskey Rebellion, the Whiskey Rebellion Trail that we're having now, our connection to, of course, our spirits, and not only just the American spirit, but our spirits that in terms of whiskey and rye. So we're celebrating all that stuff through our new slogan, through our new logo, and really freshen up the look of Washington County.
Yeah. And then finally, let me ask you about the Pony League, because I've done stories on that, and this is international. This is not just Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania or the tri-state. It's international. Tell me about the Pony League and what's expected.
We see about 25,000 spectators each year for the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. And I tell you, it is such a special place to be in Washington County that week, just to see everyone from around the world come in and enjoy baseball in the same way that others from other countries are, and really to celebrate that diversity.
Name some of the countries that participate in this.
Chinese Taipei. I know this year there's a team from Mexico again. There was a team from California last year as well. Denmark has played, so there's a number of teams and countries. It's a great event.
And again, when is the Pony League Championships?
It's August 9th through the 15th.
August, so towards the end of the summer.
Towards the summer.
So it sounds like there's a whole lot of good reasons for folks to explore Washington County this summer. And I thank you, gentlemen, very much for coming in and sharing with us.
John, thank you always for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you again for all that you're doing down there. Folks, go visit Washington County. It's right in our backyard. You should spend plenty of time down there. And by the way, I want to go to that 50 food truck event. Let me know about that.
We'll take care
Remind me. We'll be back with more of the Sunday Business Page in just a few moments. Stick with us.
The Sunday Business Page will be back in just a moment.